Do you keep seeing the same things over and over when you're manifesting? Do you keep getting what you don't want and you feel like everything is falling apart when you're trying to manifest? Well, then this video is for you. It's for you that feel like it's a struggle, that it's hard, that it gets worse, that you don't know what to do, and you just want this release. You're searching for this release of that you already have your desire, and you feel so triggered by seeing the opposite out there of what you actually want. In this video, I'm going to tell you how it all works together, so you get an understanding of it, because manifestation, it's not based on wishful thinking, hope, or faith. That will very quickly dissolve, or you will very quickly get triggered if your foundation is that. So if you don't know me, my name is Nana, and on this channel I help people to raise their vibration and expand their consciousness. I'm also a manifestation coach to help people to manifest your desires and let go of their own personal blockages. So if you want, there's a lot of different links down below of programs, one-to-one sessions, and also an amazing Phoenix Manifestation Club community where there are like-minded people just like you to manifest your desires. And it's also where I do Q&A monthly lives where you can ask me anything directly, and VIP videos you get from me. And I will also share some of my own success stories and how I manifested that even in circumstances that showed that couldn't, or how I stayed neutral to it and how I manifested what I wanted. So let's get into the video. So first of all, I will say that it's not ever meant to be like you need to stay positive all the time, because maybe you've heard this a million times that just stay positive, just keep believing in it. But we really don't ever want to suppress our emotions, because that just makes it worse. And the reason why it might still be there is because you may need to feel something and let it go, because it keeps coming up. That could be one of the reasons why it keeps on coming up. And that I really need to clarify and say and make important that it's really never about staying positive in this toxic positivity that will never ever bring you any good. It's actually about responding. And it's a human thing to have emotions. And you are not a human, like you are not your body. You are not this human body. You are a human being. You are a being inside a human body. You are a consciousness experiencing itself. You are experiencing emotions. You are experiencing thoughts. But you can choose what you put energy into, what you put meaning into, what you internalize. The first thing is to understand how you are the open power of your reality, and that you are manifesting all the time, no matter if you want it or not, or no matter if you know it or not. It's something we do all the time. It's based on our beliefs, the thoughts and feelings and actions. And in that combined together, we have a main vibration. And that main vibration is what we manifest. If you want to manifest your desires, if you are to consciously choose that and change your outer reality, you need to start from within first. And it's not on the foundation of wishful thinking, of hope or faith. It's based on understanding and knowing how you're creating already your reality. Because when you understand that you manifested what you don't want, then you know you have the power to manifest what you do want. And then you can become more neutral about experiencing what you don't want, because you know you just manifested yourself and you don't need to take it personal. You don't need to think that it's permanent. So if it triggers you, it's because you don't have this trust or a foundation of trust of your inner power. And that is a practice to understand and see that you are the open power of your reality, because you've been programmed for so many years, maybe even generations, that we don't have any power and that we are a victim and that we don't have a say in the 3D world, which is so far away from the truth, because you do have a say. You can choose to respond instead and focus on another energy that you do prefer, and then you're gonna get more of that. And that does not define or mean that you should ignore your emotions or ignore your current circumstances. It's just about what meaning you put into it, because there is a positive and negative meaning in everything in your life. So it's really about the choice we make as the creators of our reality. Don't blame yourself when you're seeing things getting worse. It's just things falling apart so they can come back together even stronger. Whatever it is you're manifesting, if it's a dream job, relationship, a career, or a dream house, whatever it is, it's really about like trusting the process, and you cannot see the bigger plan of it all, the bigger divine plan that your physical ego mind cannot comprehend. It's really about just trusting that you are heard, you have set the intention. And sometimes you just need to remind yourself of that intention and embody that intention, that you already have it right now. But that's just so you don't get trapped in your negative beliefs and are blocking the desire to manifest. That's the only reason why you keep reminding yourself of what you already have. It's not because you're forcing anything. It's literally that you're reminding yourself of something that feels more aligned with yourself and authentic. So it's actually harder to stay in the distrust, in the limiting beliefs, because you're using a lot of energy on that and a lot of effort on thinking. And it feels so hard, so heavy. If it's a long time that you keep seeing the old coming up, like if it's like many months or maybe even years, then ask yourself, be curious, not in this harsh, angry way, like why, what am I doing wrong? But like ask yourself with love, that what is it that keeps me falling for this 3D? What is that I believe to be true about myself, that this keeps happening? You could choose right now to let that go, because letting that limiting beliefs or anxiousness or whatever you have go, what will that bring you? It will bring you peace. It will bring you alignment. It will bring you less time of worrying. So what is it that you will lose then? Nothing, other than the anxiousness. Because sometimes we don't even realize that holding on to the negative belief actually creates more of that. And when we realize that the other thing is more beneficial, then we will naturally, automatically let it go. And then the symptom, the effect comes that it will manifest. So my main message to you right now is asking yourself, how do I react? Like just observing it. How do I react or respond in this situation that keeps showing up that I don't like? What could I respond with? And what kind of emotions comes up that needs to be processed and to be let go of? What am I holding on to that I think is beneficial for me, which is actually not? I want to share some success stories of my own life and also how my process was in that. I also had a process, something I learned. And the thing I learned the most that I just want to say before I even tell it is that it really was my biggest lesson to become neutral about what I didn't want, to be okay with experiencing what I didn't want. And then I would actually get what I did prefer, because I wasn't making it such a big of a deal and so much power over me, because I knew I had the power myself. So my first story is about YouTube. I have always wanted to be a YouTuber, and first I made a YouTube channel with my friend, and I felt like I was very afraid of being seen and failing. So I was actually on YouTube for I think a couple of years before I started to get a lot of subscribers. I think I had like 100 or 200 subscribers for like many years. And I felt very stuck, and I felt like, oh, no one wants to see me. And I was really just looking for some recognition from others and credit. So after realizing that actually doesn't serve me anymore, that it's not about getting recognition from others, or that was why I was doing it. No, it was actually because I'm doing this because I love it. I'm passionate about it. I know I can help a lot of people with this. And I started to give myself the credit of doing these videos. And I started to embody that version of myself, which already had a lot of subscribers. So I started to get like some light, a microphone that I have now, and better things to film with. So I felt like I needed that because I have a lot of subscribers. So I started doing that and making a video almost every day. And then my videos started to get more and more views, more and more subscribers than I've ever had in so many years. And it was the exact point when I decided, no, this is what I want and this is what I deserve. And I'm okay with however many people watches my videos. I am just being myself and authentic because that is why I'm doing it and what I'm doing it for. So this is just a short resume of what I just said. Being neutral, accepting of whatever might come up, of emotions, circumstances, beliefs about yourself. Being neutral about this because you know your power and you know this is for your greater good, for the higher plan to work out. You have commitment to your vision. You're staying committed to your passion, to your authenticity, to the love, the desire you feel. Committed to that vision, no matter what happens. Always getting back to that. Understanding that you have the power, and that is why you're accepting it. That is why you have commitment to your vision. And last thing, but also very much important, is that you are whole by yourself. That it's not the outer world you're looking for, that it's not that you're dependent on, it's actually just a choice you make yourself. It is a practice, and it's what I do on this channel, is to help you to reprogram your subconscious mind and to make it the most effortless way possible, because it's not supposed to be hard. So know that, embody that, and be that which what you already are: authenticity, love, passion. So if you want personal help, one-to-one coaching sessions, then just go down in the description. There is a link to all that, and also powerful guided meditations, and like I said, a Phoenix Manifestation Club community where there are like-minded people just like you and want to, just like me, see you manifest your dreams, your desires. And I make a monthly Q&A live where you can ask any question and see VIP videos directly from me. But no matter what, I just send you a lot of unconditional love wherever you are in your journey right now. Remember to share this to a friend that could use this, or a family member, and help people to expand their consciousness and raise their vibration, the collective consciousness. So remember to like and peace and subscribe with the bell so you get updated when I post a new video, and I'll see you next time. And if you want a new next level of manifestation, then watch this video.